of pure profit from a product you never had to create. Does that make sense? If you got it, comment got it. If you got it, comment got it. Okay? Good morning, guys. By the way, my name is Ijeoma Saman. I used to be a pharmacist. I am no longer a pharmacist. I quit my 9-to-5 after 5 months of leveraging what I'm teaching you today. All right? Neri got it. Hove got it. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning. When you guys come in my room, make sure you say good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Chef. I love that. Okay? We're going to put some respect on my name. This is the room where you come to learn. You can ask me any questions, but before you pop off and ask me any questions, say good morning. Those are my class rules. I am going to teach you how to stack a bag. I am going to teach you how to make a lot of money online today, this morning. Okay? Some of you guys, if you are about that life, if you are go-getters, if you are somebody that is like literally coachable, that is ready to go, that is ready to fire your boss, you can get started with this today. You can get started with this. It doesn't have to take years. Okay? You cannot do this as a 16-year-old unless you have approval from your parents. Okay? So, anybody want me to run that back? If you want me to run that back, just say run it back, because we're on to greener pastures now. I'm showing you guys how to do things the right way. I'm 40 years old. I've been free for the past 3 years. I want to show you guys, right? I want to show you guys how my automated system literally makes me run money on repeat. Okay? T says run it back. Royalty says run it back. Okay. Let's go. And I'm talking about, let's get it started here, okay? I'm talking about done-for-you digital products, how to leverage done-for-you digital products. Done-for-you digital products can literally help you fold your time. And so there are 3 done-for-you digital products, guys, that we just went over. I'm going to run it back quickly, so make sure you're taking notes, okay? PLR, MRR affiliate. PLR, MRR affiliate. PLR, and as I'm doing this, guys, I need some team leaders in the house to actually take notes for the people who cannot take notes, because a lot of people are going to come in and ask questions. And if y'all can just maybe like some volunteers to take notes, thank you, Z-Mom, too, right? Drop PLR in the chat, drop MRR in the chat as I'm telling you this, okay? That would be helpful. All right, you guys are about to learn a lot. PLR stands for private label rights. All that means is that someone else creates the digital product, you buy the digital product, you sell it for 100% profit. Your goal doing this is $500 a day. Okay? $500 a day from your phone. Let me be clear. This is the paid system. Ooh, I hate that line. Let's do that again. This is the paid system. This is the system that I teach my students. P stands for products. This is what we're going over right now. Okay? MRR stands for master resale rights. All that means is someone else creates the product. Someone else creates the product. They create the product. You sell that product for 100. You buy the product. You can sell it for 100% profit. It is yours. Somebody write down MRR in the chat, please. Okay, MRR. You guys need to be taking notes as we go. Okay. Then, right, there is the affiliate product. There's the affiliate product. Thank you, Ashley, and thank you for sharing. Thank you, State. There is the affiliate product. The affiliate product is actually how I got my start. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Come on, ladies. I love it. The affiliate product, guys, is how I got my start. Good morning, Joan. I literally started this, quit my job in 5 months. Why? This is the most hands-off model. I partnered with a company. That company created the product. I promoted their product for commissions. I earned my commissions and I kept it moving. Let me tell you, this is the best for you if you have a busy family, if you have a busy job. I was a pharmacist at the time. I am no longer a pharmacist. Okay. Then we said the next step is I'm going to show you where to get these products from. But before I even show you where to get the products from, tell me, do you want to make money sooner or later? Are you somebody that's like, you know what, Ijeoma, I have years to, or no, Ijeoma, I want to make money. Get me free within the next 4 to 5 months, please. Get me free within the next 4 to 5 months. I can do that. I can do that. AM says sooner. Ashley says sooner. Royalty. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Before we pick a digital product, Charlene, Miss Cheryl, what we're going to do, ladies, is we're going to pick a niche. Your niche will determine the kind of product that you choose. There are 3 niches that are considered the most profitable niches in 2026. Health, wealth, and relationships. Health, wealth, and relationships. Why? These are what we call evergreen niches. They're never going away. People are always going to want to improve their lives, so they will invest in things that improve their health. Personal trainers, the therapists, wealth. People will always want to make more money, save more money, invest more money. That's never going away. People will always want to improve the relationships with the people around them. That's never going to stop happening. Okay? Think about it. You see these ebooks out here, the parenting ebooks, that is in the relationship niche. You see these ebooks out here, the parenting ebooks, that is in the relationship. We can go and check out where to get these digital products from, right? So the reason why I say, so I have a lot of students that create their own digital products. But if you're somebody that's like, Ijeoma, I'm not that creative. Good morning, Ericy. I'm not that creative. I just want to like do something, and you don't have to be creative, but I just want to do something quickly. I want to start making the money. You're going to do what I did. You're going to get you a done for your digital product, and you're going to keep it moving. And after you make your money, your thousands or your hundreds of thousands of dollars later, right? You can go back and create any damn digital product you want to, because you're going to have the free time to do that, because you're not answering to a damn boss. You are the boss. See what I did there? Okay, so here we go. Create content that sells in minutes and not months. PLR.me. We're going to go here. Boss up. That's right. Boss up, Jenkins girl. I love that. Everybody type up boss up in the chat. Because this is what you're learning. You're learning how to boss up. Some of you guys are still working a 9 to 5. We're going to get you free. And the good news is it doesn't take as long as you think it is. There's things that I know that you don't know. I've seen people get free in 3 months. I've seen people get free in 4 months. I freed myself in 5 months. Okay? PLR.me, Hove. Okay? So we're going to go here. We don't want popular categories. Not if we want to boss up. We want profitable categories. We want categories, health, wealth, and relationships that will make us the most amount of money. So what if I wanted to do something in relationships, or even like parenting or dating, right? Or even real estate. What if I wanted to do this? So look, over 19,000 done for you digital products. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to I'm going to type in parenting here, right? Let's see what happens when we type in parenting. This is a sub niche of the relationship niche. You see this, guys? Over 1,200 results, over 1,200 done for you digital products in the parenting niche. So I'm going to grab this here, right? Right? This is just an example, promoting positive self-esteem in children. Okay, I have a 3 and a 4-year-old. I would love that. We're going to grab this for $2.70. We're not going to sell it for $2.70. What are we going to do to make money? Our goal is $500 a day. We're going to sell it for $27. Sell it 100 times, $2,700 of pure profit. Does that make sense? If you got it, comment got it. Okay? If you got it, comment got it. That is products. Comment got it if you got it. Because we're moving on, okay? I need to know you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Allie got it. Jenkins girl said it makes sense. Royalty got it. Miss Cheryl got it. Neri got it. I love it, ladies, okay? AM got it. Okay, now I bet you guys are wondering. You guys are like, well, Ijeoma, I have products in my store already. How the hell am I going to sell 100 times? How am I going to sell 100 times? Honey, that's the tip of the iceberg, because you can sell thousands of times. Let me show you. This is me, by the way. This is what I did as a beginner. You think you can do it? Absolutely you can, because you need strategy. Anybody wondering that? Anybody wondering how am I going to get people to see my digital products, right? How am I going to get people to see my digital products, right? Anybody wondering that? Who's wondering that? Who is wondering that? How am I going to get people to see my digital products? AM says, yeah. Okay. Wondering. Okay, you ready? It is called attraction marketing. Okay? The way that we do this is 2 steps. Okay? So you need to post content. 95% of people, unfortunately, come on their phones and they use it all wrong. 95% of people come on their phones and they are scrolling content all day. Those are called content consumers. We don't want to be them. Content creators make up 5% of the people. They come on social media and they create the content and they get paid. Drop a 5 in the chat if you want me to show you how to create content and get paid, or the type of content you should be creating if you want to get paid. Okay? Drop a 5 in the chat if you're like, put me in the 5% club, Ijeoma. I'm tired. I don't want to do this. Anybody here in healthcare, right? Anybody here they don't want to work their 9 to 5? Who here is like, I want to quit my 9 to 5 this year? If you want to quit your 9 to 5 this year, I want you to comment boss in the chat. Boss in the chat. Because we doing boss. We quit our 9 to 5s and want to learn how to attract people to the products. I will teach you that. It's called attraction marketing. Okay? Most creators do this all wrong. You're not going to do it all wrong. We're going to do it right. So there are a couple things you need to know about these platforms. First of all, you need to use the platforms the right way. Okay? We are going to create content, right? Not all content is created equally. There are lots of things that there are lots of ways that you can create content. I'm going to show you one of the ways. Okay? So when you create your content, most of you guys are probably still stuck in that 200 view jail. You're stuck in that 200 view jail. We want to get you free. I want to show you this. You see this? Some of you guys, you see this? 396,000 views, 507,000 views, 395,000 views. I want to show you, right? 611,000 views, 13K. I want to show you 141, 322,000 views. I want to show you how to get free from that 200 view jail. Okay? So number one, when you post your content, let's check this one out. This one had 60,000 views on it. When you post your content, all of your content should be between 3 to 8 seconds. Drop that down in the chat. 3 to 8 seconds. That's number one. Okay? Drop 3 to 8 seconds in the chat. Thank you for sharing. Drop it down in the chat. Okay? Drop it down in the chat. 3 to 8 seconds. That's right. And that's because we live in a microwave generation. People want things quick, fast, and in a hurry. And so we're going to give it to them quick, fast, and in a hurry. Number two, when you post your content, all of your content needs to have hooks. Hooks is what's going to get your viewer to pay attention to what you have on the screen. It's going to stop their scroll. There are 3 kinds of hooks I want you to include on all of your reels. Hook number 1 is right here. On-screen text hook. Y'all write on-screen text hook. Okay? All that is the words written on your screen. That's it. We don't overcomplicate things here. At least I don't. Some people will tell you this is hard. It doesn't work. No, this shit works. You got to work it. On-screen text hook is the words written on your screen. Hook number 2 is your visual hook. It's your visual hook. All your visual hook is literally, all your visual hook is the video. What's happening in your video. Okay? That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. Hook number 3 is your caption. You want a long value pack caption, and when you pair a long value pack caption with a 3 to 8 second reel like this, what happens is, you see this white bar here? Write this down, guys. It's called looping. Write that down in the chat. Looping. Looping is what happens when your video is playing over and over again. You want your videos to loop. Okay? Looping. Why does that matter? When your videos loop, right? TikTok is actually tracking something in the background. Okay? TikTok and IG and FB track this too, guys. It's called average watch time. And what is the average watch time? The average watch time is the percentage of viewers who land on your video and they watch it all the way through. So here's what happens. When you post a video, right? TikTok is going to show it to the first 200 people. If 50% of those 200 people watch your video all the way through, right? It's going to show it to the next 500 people. If 50% of those 500 people watch your video all the way through, it's going to show it to the next 1,000 people. If 50% of those 1,000 people watch your video all the way through, it's going to show it to the next 5,000 people, 10,000 people, 20,000 people, 30,000 people, 50,000 people, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, until you get seen by more and more people. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Right? So somebody comes and reads your on-screen text hooks. They come and read your long value pack caption. That video is looping in the background. Your video is getting pushed out to more and more people. And why do you want your video pushed out to more and more people? Because the more and more people that see your video, the more and more people that go through your page and see your digital product. The more and more people that see your digital product, the more and more that you can get paid. The more and more that you can get paid, the sooner you can fire your boss. The sooner you can fire your boss, the sooner you can live that life that you've always envisioned for yourself as a little girl or a little boy. See what I did there? It's possible. It can happen for you quicker than you know. But people have been told that the 9 to 5 is where it's at. Wake up. That was built in the industrial age to create factory workers. Now we are in the great digital liberation. People are literally using their phone to get free. I know I'm one of them. Got me free in 5 months. Anybody want to get free too? Who else wants to get free here? Type free in the chat. So you think I can make my sales in the first 2 weeks? I don't know your work ethic. I'm going to ask you, dear Dolly Lolly, do you think you're going to put in the work as soon as you get in? Do you think you're going to do what I did? Do you think you're going to have the work ethic? Let me tell you something. When you understand who I am, excellence is the minimum. Guys, I did this with a baby in my belly and a 15-month-old. That's who you're talking to. You're talking to somebody who was sitting up in the hospital waiting room learning how to do digital marketing so I could fire my boss. Mission accomplished, by the way. She says, yes, well, then there we go. Don't excuse yourself. Use whatever is going on in your life, use that as a reason to get your ass free. I did. Who's next? Thank you, Cherie. Who's next? If you're next, type I'm next in the chat. If you're next, type I'm next in the chat. Okay? Type I'm next in the chat. That's how you do it. You claim it. You claim it. You envision it. Some people have sight, but they don't have vision. That's unfortunate. I knew my ass wasn't finna be nobody's damn pharmacist for the next 40 to 50 years. Who is next? Comment I'm next in the chat. Claim what you want. Speak what you want as if it were, and then it happens. That's just a little bit about me. But yeah, I was a pharmacist for 14 years. I was a pharmacist for 14 damn long years, working nights and weekends, working holidays, missing time with my family. And I decided when they tried bringing a baby into this world, they decided that they wanted to have my salary, cut my salary when I had another 15-month-old, right? It's not easy in healthcare. Trust me, I was pregnant and I worked through the pandemic. But I knew I was next. I knew it was my time to eat. So if you are that kind of person, you can make this work for you. I have people that got in 3 months in, right? 3 months in, they're free. 3 months in, they're free. 3 months in, they're free. Okay? 3 months in, they're free. Be next. Claim that. All right? Great. So that's attention. And actually, I'm going to show you better than I can tell you because we just talked about, right, average watch time. I can actually show you better than I can tell you, right? I can actually show you better than I can tell you. This is 393,000 views on this video, right? Wow, your average watch time soared by 136%, right? How does it affect us earned income? What do you mean, Alana? I don't understand that question. Right? Your average watch time soared by 136%. What happened? Almost 1,500 new followers later, 393,000 views. It's telling you what it's tracking. Some of you guys are stuck in the 200 view jail. This is how you break free. That is attention. That is attention. We just went over attention. Now we're going to talk about income, right? Now I want to talk about income, right? And by the way, when you talk about attention, another thing, right? Another thing that I'm going to say is this. Most of you guys are not studying these apps. and you don't know how to utilize the apps properly, let me show you. Let me teach you how to actually utilize these apps properly. You ready? So when you get on TikTok, if you want TikTok to see you as an engaging creator, if you want to actually break free, right? If you want to break free from that 200 view jail, then your job is to use the app as it's intended. And that applies to IG, that applies to TikTok, that applies to FB. What do I mean? So number one, when you hop on somebody's live, are you just there watching? Are you there? Have you gotten your daily heart? It's like, you see this little plus sign. If you can click this plus sign up here, you're not using the app as it's intended. The app wants you, while you're watching, you need to engage. You want attention to your page, you need to give attention. It's the rule of reciprocity, right? And so not only should you be active on this live, right? Because eventually, if you want to do this, can your cop before the income? I don't understand that question. Right? Exactly. Say something. Get your daily heart rate. Click that. If you can click this plus side, you haven't done your job this morning. If you haven't reposted, you haven't done your job this morning. You guys should be getting your daily heart rates. You guys should be reposting this live. You guys should be engaging. You guys should be talking back. And it comes to your content too. When you post your content, post your content and engage with other engaged creators. That's how TikTok doesn't recognize your account as a bot. That's how TikTok sees, oh, this person is an active creator. Does that make sense? Because some people will sit here and they'll just be like, duh. And then they'll post their content and they'll wonder why, right? And they'll wonder why their account is not moving. But you're not even using the app as it's intended to. That is attention. You get it. You give attention. You get attention. She says, can you say that again? So my point in saying this is this, right? If you are here, like for you, the shared reset, right? You got to get your daily heart rates. Like you got to click that plus sign. I think it's like a penny. Click that plus sign. Use the app as it's intended. When you use the features of the app, they reward you with more attention. The more attention and the more views that you give, the more they give you. Thank you for that. This is literally, right? This is literally an engaged, active creator. So some of you guys will just scroll all day. You're not liking anybody's post. You're not commenting for real. You'll sit on these lives and you're just there. TikTok doesn't know that you want to be a creator. So you actually have to like train the platform to show the platform. Why do we say we post regularly? We post daily. Why? Because when it sees that you are an active creator, it's going to reward you, right? So that sporadic posting, that's not going to help you, right? That sitting on someone's live, that's just like, that's not going to help you. You need to ensure that you're using the features as it's intended, because that's why the features are there. Does that make sense? Okay. So next, everybody got that? If you got it, comment got it. I want to make sure we are on the same page. Okay, perfect. Next, right? The next step is we're going to talk about income. Income. Because attention alone will not get you paid. Visibility without monetization is unpaid labor. So we're going to talk about income. Drop an income in the chat if you want to talk about income. Drop an income in the chat if you were ready to move on to income. I'm going to show you guys what my income looks like. Sissy it starts with income. Eric says income. Joanne says income. Okay. Y'all ready to see some income? Y'all ready to see some income? I want you guys to take a screenshot, right? I want you to take a screenshot. Somebody needs to volunteer to take notes. I'm going to show you guys. I started this mentorship January of this year. I want to show you what happens when you actually plug in to a system, right? I started doing things a little differently. So I want you guys, somebody volunteer to take some screenshots or take some pens, okay? Here we go, okay? I want to show you something. This is my store, okay? This is my store. Actually, before I show you this, hold on. I want to show you this. You guys know I used to be a pharmacist, right? Thank you for that. You know I used to be a pharmacist, right? So I want to show you this. I get these messages every day. I hope you're having a great day. I have an opportunity for a lead pharmacist at MUSC Orange County, South Carolina. I think that will be a good match for you due to your extensive experience in pharmacy and healthcare. I get these messages every day. It will be a permanent role and can pay 130 to 160K salary plus a sign-on relocation bonus package up to 5K. If interested, send me an updated resume. I will not be taking anybody's job anytime soon, but I want to show you this, okay? I want somebody to volunteer to take some notes. Write this down. This is me. This is me. Just so we're clear, okay? I want you to write this down. What does this say? Write this down in the chat. What is this number? It's from January 1st to January 31st. Write this number down. Write this number down in the chat, right? Or take notes, take a screenshot. Tell me when you've got the screenshot. Okay, great. We're going to go to February now. I want you guys to see what happens when I told you why you should listen to me, how you can get paid like this, okay? Watch. I want to show you why I would never take that damn job, first of all, right? Hold on, child. If Stan would get it together. If Stan would get it together. So hold on. Okay, here's February. Hold on. Here we go. We're going to do this the right way. Okay, here's February 28th. Y'all write this down. Take a screenshot. Tell me when you got it, because we're going to do some math after this. We're going to do some math after this. Tell me when you got it. Okay? Tell me when you got it. 17. Perfect. Okay? Got it? Got it? Okay. Next, we're doing what's after February? March, right? We're going to do March. We're going to do March. Somebody write this down in the chat. Write this down. Marky, give me a second. I'm going to tell you in a minute. I'm going to tell you how you can join in a minute. Just hang on. Somebody write this down in the chat. And tell me when you got it. This was March. Okay. You got it, girl? Okay. What's next? April, y'all? I want to show you what happens when you decide I'm next. When you say, it's me, I'm next. Right? April. You see this? Tell me when you got it. Tell me when you got it. Tell me when you got April. All right, I want to show you. This is still me. Okay? You got it? Okay. April, May. Let's do May. I want to just show you guys. I want to give you perspective. No, I am no longer a pharmacist. I quit that shit. I want to show you why. May has 31 months, 31 days. Type this down in May. Write this down for May. Go ahead, take a screenshot. We're going to do some math. We're going to do some quick math after this. You got it, the rocker? We are in June, right? This is June. Let's do June so far. Let's do June. I'm going to show you how to start. Hold on. Just give me a second. Is today June 17th or 18th? Today's June 18th. June 18th. Do you see this? Do you see this? This is me. Take a screenshot. Write it down. We're going to do some quick math. We're talking about income now. I want to show you guys how to get this done. Boom, she got it. So what's the total on that, girlfriend? What's the total on that? Are we going to do our quick math? Let me save you guys from doing your quick math, okay? Do you see this? This is the total. Do you see this? So I used to be a pharmacist, and this is how much I've made just in the last 6 months. This is only one of my income streams because I am a UGC creator. I do brand deals too, right? So you're not even seeing everything. This is what she's offering me for a whole year to go somewhere that I don't ever want to take my family, probably. Let me be clear. This is in your hands. I'm going to show you how the automated system that you can set up. But let me be clear about something. Did you see those numbers? Right? Did you see those numbers? Does that look like a 9 to 5? Good morning, Nurse Alicia. Good morning, my love. Let me be clear. If you want it, you can get it. You got to do a little bit of work. It will take some work. Don't get in and be lazy. Okay? Don't do that. Okay? So let's talk about this, right? We talked about attention. Let's talk about income real quick. I'm going to write down 2 words and you're going to tell me if you've ever seen that. Okay? This is how you make this type of income. You have a conversion tool like this. Anybody ever seen this before? Stand store. Stand store. Who's seen this? If you have seen this, say yes. If you haven't seen this, say no. If you've seen this, say yes. If you haven't seen this, say no. Now I'm going to show you guys how I got those numbers. What happens? The rocker says no. Okay, Neri says no. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to teach you about this. Okay? Those numbers that's my Stand Store. Stand Store is your conversion software. You can take your digital products and you can plop them into your store like so. You can take your digital products. Yes, it is, I believe. It's worldwide. I have students everywhere. So yes, okay? I'm going to take my digital product and plop it into my Stand Store. In Stand Store, I can now get paid. My Stand Store is also automated. Remember I showed you my automated account? This has literally made me over $250,000 in counting. Let me show you what you need to do, okay, guys? Okay? I want to make sure you guys are still following me. Are you guys still here? If you're still here and following me, comment I'm still here. Comment I am still here. Because this part is what most people miss out on. And they say it doesn't work. It works. It works. Says, no, I haven't. I'm still here. Let's go, girl. Royalty says she's still here. The rocker says she's still here. The shared read says, okay, I love it. Here we go. Class is still in session. Y'all about to learn today. In your long value pack caption, remember I told you to include this? Within your long value pack caption, you're going to tell your viewer to comment a certain word. Okay? Comment a word if they want your digital product. That is what we call a call to action or CTA. Okay? With your CTA, with your call to action, right? When you do that, what do they do? This is what we call attraction marketing. They're going to comment a certain word. They're going to comment build, 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 build. They comment this word, build, 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 all down the page. But what happens is when they comment the word build, you see, hey, check your DMs. Hey, check your DMs. They get a message from me immediately. But I'm not sending this message. I'm not glued to my screen. This is my automated system. Watch what happens. Watch how I make money while I sleep. I can literally program Stand Store and I can say, hey, when these people get there, when I get these people's attention and they comment this word, deliver them my digital product. A percentage of these people will always want what I have. They will pay me money. So let's say Marky has a product, and thank you for that, Rose, for $99, right? How many times does Marky have to sell that product if he wants to make $500 a day from his phone? How many times a day, right? How many times a day does Marky have to sell this digital product if he wants to make $500 a day from his phone? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. How many times a day does Marky have? You have a $99 product. How many times a day? What is this number we're looking for? She says 6. I say 5. We can say 5 to 6, but I'll put in 6 here. Okay? Does that make sense? So we're going to go back here and we're going to check this out. Right? Let's check this out. Build 1, build 2, build 3, build 4, right? Build 5, build 6, build 7, build 8. Do you see what happens here? All of these builds. Do you guys see the possibility now? Do you see why when people try to tell you, this is hard, I've tried this, it's because they're trying it wrong. They're trying and they're not doing. And most importantly, they're probably doing it on their own. Does that make sense? If you got it, comment, got it. If you got it, comment, got it. Okay? I want to know you guys are picking up what I'm putting down here. Okay? Jenkins got it. Joanne got it. The Rocker got it. Okay. What's even more cool? Let me show you guys something. So I'm going to come here, right? I'm going to come here. Look at all these comments on my page, right? One day ago, Twist of Styles yesterday, right? Commented on this reel. Twist of Styles, remember that. Why does she comment right guide? Because I told her to comment guide. Twist of Styles commented guide on this reel. We're going to find Twist of Styles. Let me know if you see Twist of Styles from one day ago. Let me know if you see Twist of Styles from one day ago. Okay? Let me know if you see Twist of Styles from one day ago. Right? Oh. Twist of Styles commented on this reel yesterday. While I was doing everything. Taking care of my kids. Right? Doing a lot of stuff. Twist of Styles. We're going to find Twist of Styles. Let me see if we can find one day ago. Oh. Where is she at? We got 10 weeks. 10 weeks ago. 12 weeks. Let's find Twist. If you guys see her before I do, just comment. Let me know. We're going to find it. Yeah, she buries it. We're going to find it, though. We're going to find it. She's always burying it. Let's go. Let's find it. We are going to find it. We're going to find this thing. I don't know why she buries it. I hate that for us. We're going to find that thing. OMG. Where is she? We're going to find it. It's at the top. It's not at the top. It's because she buries it. We're going to find it. Trust me. It's not at the top. I know she has buried it. Let me say here. I have a point to make. So we're going to find Twist of Styles. Where is it? Where is she? Okay, look. Maybe I passed it. I don't know. But my point is this. I have no idea where she went. Let me see if I can refresh it and find Twist of Styles. Right? I don't know, but we're gonna go with Christine. All right, that's 3 days ago. That's something, right? The baby, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna tell you how. Hold on. I just want to show you guys something. I'm trying to make a point here. So let's just take Christine, right? Right? I want you to see. So 3 days ago, Lord knows what I was doing. 3 days ago, Christine followed me, found me, asked me for my guide because I told her, right? Right? Can you guys type F1 in the chat for me? Type F1 in the chat for me. Okay. Thank you. So what happened is, right? Christine found me 3 days ago. Thank you, Nurse Alicia. She found me 3 days ago, right? So what year did I actually post this reel? This is what I really want to show you. What year? I want to show you the impact of compounded content. The impact of compounded content. Do you see this? March 18th, 2025. March 8th. What year? Drop it down in the chat, right? Do you understand what this means for those of you guys, right? So let me show you. So Nurse Alicia, for instance, right? For you guys that are still working your 9 to 5, right? If you told your boss today, if you said, you know what, boss, I'm not going to work for the next 4 to 5 months. Hell, I'm not going to work for the next year. Joanne, girl, what's your boss going to say to you? What is your boss going to say? Sister Hearts, Marky, what is your boss going to say? If you told your boss, you know what, boss, I'm going to take off for the next year. Is your boss going to be like, okay, we'll keep your paycheck coming? But the difference between, right? What would your boss say? Right? Why? No. Would they pay you? More importantly, would you still don't worry about, exactly, Alicia. Don't worry about coming back. You stay right there. So the difference between compounded content, right, versus a 9 to 5 is one system you can build once and get paid repeatedly. Does that make sense? The other one, you have to show up every day, sit in your car, cry before your shift, pray about not cussing people out, right? One system will keep you broke and robbing Peter to pay Paul. The other system will literally, your content compounds. It works for you while you sleep. It works for you year after year after year. This is how you create passive income. Most people don't stick around long enough to figure out how to post correctly, how to do attraction marketing. Does that make sense? And they miss out on an opportunity. They miss out on a huge opportunity. Because I literally took off from posting my content for 4 to 5 months. You know what didn't stop? I was still getting paid from content that I had created months, years ago. Does that make sense, guys? You just have to do it with strategy, okay? You have to do it with strategy. That's the difference. That's the difference between people that post and pray versus people that post and produce, okay? Does that make sense? If you got it, comment got it. If you got it, comment got it. Okay? Because that's the difference between people who actually make money with this, the 5%ers, versus the people that don't. And I'd rather you be in the 5%. If you're going to post your content, at least get paid. At least get paid, right? At least get paid. So there's one more thing I want to show you guys, right? Before we wrap it up here, because most people don't do this well, and this is what most content creators miss. Who wants to know, thank you for that, Marky. Who wants to know how to sell without being salesy? How to make money with your content without shoving your digital product down somebody's throat? I want to give you guys a free little masterclass on how to do this. So I'm going to take about 5 minutes. Who is ready to learn this? If you want to learn, just comment learn in the chat. And we're going to do a quick masterclass on how to sell without being salesy, aka attraction marketing. How to attract the right people to your page and how to get paid instantly, right? So I'm going to show you a piece of content that made me a lot of money that I wasn't even selling. I wasn't even selling, and it made me thousands of dollars. But I actually knew why it made me a lot of money. So I want to show you guys, okay? Y'all ready to learn this? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most value, 1 being the least amount of value, I want to know from you guys, how valuable have you found this live so far? How valuable have you found this live so far? And if you're just joining me, if you're new here, my name is Ijeoma Saman. I used to be a pharmacist. I'm no longer a pharmacist. Now I just teach people how to make a lot of damn money online because I study this stuff. Jenkins says 10. Sister Heart says 10. Valuable. Uriel says 9. Make me want to try. You should. Don't try. Do. Do you want to quit your job, or do you want to you have to think about what is your next 5 years, right? What does your next 5 years look like for you? What does the next 3 months look like for you? What does the next 5 months look like for you? Not even 5 years. I have people that come in with me in 3 months, they're free. I came late though. Okay, how do you want your next, we're in June, July, August, September, October. By November, you could get free. By October, you can get free. I'm going to show you people that have gotten free from this in 3-4 months with content. Isn't that crazy? Do you know what people used to have to do back in the day to get free? Okay, here we go. This is the piece of content. Look, 234,000 views, 902 comments. Okay, let me show you, right? Let me show you how to do this, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, appreciate this. On-screen text hook, visual hook, long value pack caption. Ladies, if you saw this on-screen text hook, Would you stop your scroll? Yes or no? Would this make you want to pause for the cause? Would you be like, oh my goodness, what is happening? Yes, this is me. Would this make you pause for the cause? Yes or no? Yes or no? Nurse Alicia says, yep. Who else? Who else? The shared reset says yes. Okay, so let me show you what I did here, guys. Let me show you this. Okay? Women who stop sleeping at night, eat once a day, and love being alone, here's what's happening to you. This is my on-screen textbook. This piece of content made me a lot of money. It does work in Kenya. And literally, right? I led with the pain. I led with the problems. I led with the issues. She says, I'm stopping to look at the braids first. I know that's right, girl. I led with the pain. I led with the problems. I led with the friction. And when you lead with the pain like this, what you do next actually matters. You need to make sure, you need to position your content and your digital product as a solution to that pain. Does that make sense? Because when you are able to do that, right, people will buy solutions every single time. People don't wake up in the morning thinking, oh my goodness, I gotta go get me a digital product. They don't. But they do wake up in the morning thinking, I need a solution to my pain. So for instance, when I wanted to lose weight, I got the 21-day smoothie diet. That's because I woke up one morning and I did not like the way my tummy was fitting in my jeans. Is that clear? If you got it, comment got it, right? If you got it, comment got it. When you lead with the pain in your on-screen textbook and you position your content and your digital product as a solution to that pain, people are willing to buy the solutions every single time. But this is only one part of it. This is the attraction piece. This is the marketing part. Attraction marketing. The caption, unfortunately, most people miss this and they say it doesn't work. The caption is actually how you get paid. Within your caption, you need to dig a little deeper. You need to dig into those pain points a little deeper. So for your caption, I want you to speak to that pain more. Okay? Speak to the pain more. Position your content as a solution. I'm going to read this caption for you, and then we're going to go into the comment section. I want you to watch carefully what happens in the comment section, because you know the comment section don't lie. Watch. Some women don't stop sleeping because they're scrolling. They stop sleeping because their brain won't power down. Bills, deadlines, responsibilities, pressure. You lay down and instead of resting, your mind starts running. Did I do enough today? What do I need to fix tomorrow? What if this doesn't work out? So your body is still and your mind is loud. And the crazy part is you wake up the next day exhausted, but still expected to show up, perform, provide, and figure it all out. That's not laziness. That's not just stress. That's what it feels like when your life is carrying more weight than your income. Anybody feeling like this? Because when you only have one income stream, everything depends on you. You don't get to relax. You don't get to slow down. You don't get to breathe. Your nervous system stays on because it has to. And that's why no amount of self-sleep or self-care or mindset work is fixing it. You don't just need, hold on. Okay, here we go. You don't just need rest, you need relief. And for a lot of women, that starts with creating another stream of income so life doesn't feel so heavy all the time. If you felt like this before, let me know below. So watch the comment section, guys. I told you this content made me a lot of money and I wasn't even selling. Look at Coco Brown. Must be a reason I'm reading this at 5 o'clock in the morning and I have not slept yet. Here goes, I am Amanda, right? This message lets me know you see me, restore me, right? Charlie says, goodness gracious, how accurate is this? It's Alex Baby says, now how do we build that digital product so our physical presence doesn't rely on one source of income? She is me. Show me the ways my nervous system will thank you. Miss Alex Baby is asking, how do I pay you money, Queen? How do I pay you money? Right? Here we go. Thank you for putting this out there in those words. No lie or misinformation, right? I'm like, how do you know me without knowing me? T. Buckland says, good marketing. So how do we build this digital asset you speak of? Yet another woman asking, how can I pay you money, Ijeoma? How can I pay you money to help me solve my problems? Okay, Lebo Gang says, how do I fix it? Shamar says, at 5 a.m. when I'm watching a random video, feeling seen instead of feeling asleep. I'm ready for solutions. Do you see that? I'm ready for solutions, but firstly, she's ready for solutions. Does that make sense, guys? If you got it, comment, got it. People are asking to pay me money, and I didn't even sell. I made a lot of money from that reel, and I wasn't even selling. Does that make sense? Do you see the difference now between content that converts, content that is like shoving the digital product down someone's throat? Buy my digital product. That will never get you paid. I'm sorry, it won't. And I see those pieces of content all the time. And I'm like, what a shame. But there's more. Who here wants to know, how do you create? Who here is like, I'm a beginner at this. How would I actually go about creating those hooks and those captions? Who here is like, I'm just getting started with this. How do I create hooks and captions like that convert into cash? Right? Who here is like, how would I go about doing that, Ijeoma? Help me, Queen. Teach me. Teach me your ways. Royalty says me. Anybody else? Joanne? Who else? Only 2 people want to know? The shared reset says me, Neri. So let me show you guys this. Okay. Trina says me. I want you to meet Mentora. Mentora is your customized GPT that literally will create your hooks that attract the right person and captions that get you paid consistently. Why? Because she was trained with over 150 hooks, over 150 captions. So no matter what you are selling, no matter what your niche is, no matter how new you are to this, Mentora is literally your marketing expert. She understands why people buy. She understands the buyer psychology. So I want to prompt her for you. Somebody out there who here has like a niche, right? They've been trying to market to, an audience they've been trying to market to, a digital product. Tell me who your audience is and what your digital product is. And I'm going to prompt Mentora for you so that you can understand how to do this properly and what she is. This is a tool. Mentora is a tool that you have available to you. So give me your audience. I want to serve women over 40. I want to help them lose weight with my weight loss goal tracker. So Marky, give me who you serve and what your digital product is in that order. I want to help XYZ do what with what product, right? In that order. Watch how I prompt Mentor for you. Watch what Mentora does. Watch what she does, okay? Men, natural herbs, prostate cancer. So what is your digital product, Jenkins? Hair advice online. You want to help men with prostate cancer? So you want to help men with prostate cancer and you want to give them natural herbs. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, watch what happens. I need an emotionally charged hook and caption for my personal brand. I want to help men with prostate cancer. I want to market my natural herbs to them, speak to their daily micro-specific pain points and their micro-specific high-value desires and experience. Speak to the silent struggles they think about every single day but don't say out loud. And I want you to speak to their fears as well. Give them a key word to comment to grab my 7-step herbal recipe guide to heal the prostate. Okay, so let's clean this up a little bit. Okay? So I'm going to tell her to create. Watch what she does. An emotionally charged hook. We want the hook to be 1 to 3 seconds, okay? And then you're going to have to tell me if she nails it, Jenkins, okay? For my personal brand, how to help men with prostate cancer. I'm going to say, with my natural herb remedies, okay? Okay? And we're going to tell it to speak to their daily micro-specific pain points and their micro-specific high-value desires and experiences. Speak to the silent struggles they think about every single day but don't say out loud. I want you to speak to their fears as well. Give them a key word. There's your call to action to grab my 7-day herbal recipe guide to heal the prostate. Here we go. Okay? All right? We're going to say, here we go. We're going to say shrink, actually, because I don't even think you could say heal. Okay, so I just said that. What did I just say? I would avoid promising that herbs can heal, cure for prostate cancer. A safer, more credible approach is to position your guide supporting prostate health and quality of life alongside medical care. So she's going to tell you. She's going to help you not get blocked by these damn apps, okay? So remember, guys, the hook attracts. This is how you're going to attract them, Jenkins. Nobody talks about the fear of waking up 5 times a night to pee and wondering if it gets worse. Your caption is how they will buy from you. Here we go. Jenkins, you got to tell me if she nails it. The hardest part isn't always the diagnosis. It's the silent moments no one sees. The bathroom trips that keep interrupting your sleep, the anxiety every time you notice a new symptom, the exhaustion of planning your entire day around where the nearest restroom is, the fear that your body is changing in ways you can't control, the feeling of not wanting to burden your wife, partner, or children with what you're really thinking, and the thought that keeps showing up at 2 a.m., what if this never gets better? Most men never say those words out loud, but they think them every single day. What many men want isn't complicated. It's a full night's sleep without constant interruptions, to leave the house without worrying about finding a bathroom, to feel strong, capable, and confident again. More good days with their family, more control over their health and future. That's exactly why I created my 7-day herbal prostate support recipe guide. Inside, you'll discover the natural herb recipes and lifestyle strategies designed to support prostate wellness and help you feel more empowered in your daily routine. If you're tired of feeling like prostate issues are controlling your life, comment relief and I'll send you a free 7-day herbal prostate support recipe guide. Because every man deserves to heal, to feel hopeful, informed, and supported on his health journey. Okay? And then she tells you what to look out for. Make sure any health-related content you publish does not claim to cure or treat. She tells you how to protect your account. Does that make sense? Was that helpful? Because most people miss that. And most people say it doesn't work. How, yeah, you just did this for a whole year with us. Just did this for a whole year with the husband you are. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. And so I wanted to show you guys, and there's one more. I mean, obviously, right? What happens is, Moon says how, okay? So what happens is, this is the paid system. That's the income part, okay? Next is duplicate. By the way, Mentora is $299, and if you stick around, I'll show you how you can get it for free, okay? It's duplicate. Duplicate. Because you rinse and repeat. So what normally happens is my students leverage Mentor, they leverage me, they leverage the systems, they leverage my team, and then they start making money. And then they're like, oh my gosh, Ijeoma, I just made a sale. And then the next day, it's like, Ijeoma, I just made another sale, because it's rinse and repeat. The next day, Ijeoma, I just made 3 sales. This is how everything compounds, okay? If you got it, comment got it, okay? That's how it works, guys. Most people think making money online is hard. It's actually not hard. You just need strategy. You need a system. You need the tools. Like I said, Mentora is $299. Stick around. I'll show you how to get it for free. Also, some of you guys are thinking, I'll just go to ChatGPT. Let me stop you right there. ChatGPT will give you words. Mentora will give you words that sell. And I know you want words that sell. Right? We want words that sell. Because why are we doing this? Okay. All right. Was that valuable, guys? Was that valuable? Now I want to know, right? Who here? I told you guys that I could actually show you how to get Mentora. I want to know who here was taking notes. Who here locked in and was taking notes? You guys are still here. I want to make sure I make good on my word. If you were here and you locked in with me, I want you to say comment notes in the chat. Comment notes in the chat. Comment notes if you were taking notes. If you've been locked in, I told you to lock in so you got to clock in. Nurse Alicia was taking notes. Jenkins Girl was taking notes. Royalty was taking notes. Nahari was taking notes. Who else was taking notes? Dizo was taking notes. Trina was taking notes. So if you were taking notes, guys, I'm going to give you guys 2 options today. Okay? I'm going to give you 2 options today for those note takers. Okay? Option number 1, you can take all the notes that you took and you can go out and try to do everything on your own. Go out and try to get the attention on your own. Go out and try to produce, go out and try to, literally find the products on your own. You can go out and try to create those hooks and the captions by yourself. You can go out and try to set up your stand store by yourself, right? She says, hell no, I need you. That's what, thank you. Most people try to do it on their own. I have no idea why they would do that. Don't choose that violence, girl. Not when I can actually help you get up and running faster. With certainty. I don't guess. Okay? Option number 2, what if you could have me in your back pocket? What if I can actually show you how to get attention for the people that you wanted to get attention to so you could actually get paid? You can be one of the 5%. What if I actually gave you access to the best digital products so you can make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time? Would you pick option number 2? What if I gave you access to my proprietary framework that allowed you to build out your digital product in 48 hours or less with real demand so that you're not wasting your time? You know, the minute you build your product, you have buyers already that are saying, I want that product that you have. I created that system. I have access to that for you. What if I gave you access to my tech team and they build out your store yourself? They build out your store for you. You don't have to worry about the tech piece. What if I could do that? What if I gave you access to Mentora for free so you did not have to pay $299 for her? Would you pick option number 2? If you're somebody that's here and you're like, Ijeoma, I'm ready to go. I want to work with you. I want to be one of your students. I want you to comment 2 below. I want you to drop a 2 in the chat. Drop a 2 in the chat if you're like, I want to be one of your students, Queen. I want you to mentor me. I want you in my back pocket. Because I'll tell you one thing. The students that have me in their back pocket, they win. Why? Because they have this. I give them tools. Cosmos says 2. Marky G says 2. Ah, 2 people say 2. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm just joking. I know you guys are probably doing stuff. Royalty says 2. So let me just save you guys, okay? Trina says 2. For those of you that are commenting 2, here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? Because I do work with students, and I spend a lot of time with my students. I have requirements, though, when you work with me, okay? My requirements are that you're willing to put in at least 2 hours a day. If you can put in at least 2 hours a day, I can help you. I can help you if you can put at least 2 hours a day. Zara, I think what you need to think about is, can you afford to continue not living the life that you want? Not being able to afford the things that you want to afford. Saying no to the things that you want to say yes to. Walking into work every day, working for somebody who makes 632 times your salary. What can you really afford? That's how you should be thinking about this, guys. This is not business for me. This is my life. I get to travel. I get to say yes more. I get to do things that, quite frankly, I was too tired to do as a pharmacist. So requirement number 1, you got to be willing to put in 2 hours a day if you want to work with me, period. If you cannot, I'm not the girl for you. Why? Because it's going to take work. but I want you to work in the right direction. So I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. That leads me to requirement number 2. Requirement number 2 is you got to be coachable. You got to be coachable. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. You want to make money? I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a lot of tools. I'm going to give you access to my tech team so you don't have to worry about actually building anything out yourself. I'm going to give you access to Mentora for free. She will write your hooks and your captions for you. You don't have to worry about thinking about how to do attraction marketing. Mentora will do the attraction and the marketing for you. Hi, Rachel. I am going to give you access to my frameworks in 2 communities, not just one. You are going to have access to my digital income accelerator, right? 2 hours at a fixed time set by you. Set by yourself, Trina. Nope, it's set by you. You decide when you put in the 2 hours. You decide when this is self-led, I just coach you. You're going to meet with me 3 times a week. Okay? 3 times a week. Actually, not with me 3 times a week because we have 5 different coaches in here. You have coaching 3 times a week. Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we meet with students. You're going to plug into the system, but you are my student. You have access to me and the messages. You have access to my private coaching community. Most students don't have that. My private coaching community, it's not a program that you can resell. It's my proprietary frameworks. It's a very small community, and I keep it like that because I get closer to the women that are building out. I know my women. I know what their products are. I know what their niches are. I know who's building faceless. I know who's building face forward. Okay? So if you're somebody that can put in at least 2 hours a day, and if you're somebody that knows you're coachable, meaning you're going to execute, you're going to run the play. I'm going to give you the play. You're going to run the play. I want you to comment, I am serious. Comment, I'm serious. Because you got to be serious about this. I'm going to show you some real serious people who literally got in, got serious, and literally don't have jobs anymore. That's how serious this is. That's how serious this is. Cosmo says he's serious. Trina says she's serious. Rob says he's skeptical. Then I'm not your girl. You go on, take that. Don't take that skepticism. Go on out the live. I can't help that. That's a mindset thing. Go read a book or something. I'm not your girl. I'm looking for the people that are serious. And then when I saw a woman online making $50K a month, I wasn't skeptical. I said, teach me how. What I'm skeptical of people is that the people that are working their 9 to 5 or 40 to 60 hours a week, and then they look at their paycheck and then they wonder where the fuck their paycheck went. And you still want to do that for the next 40 to 50 years of your life. I am skeptical of that behavior. Because what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? What in the hell? Dizo says she's serious. So I'm going to show you guys how to get access. I'm going to show you guys what your investment is. For the people that are serious, watch first, right? She says, no need to be skeptical of the mentorship, y'all, but you have to commit. That's one of my students right there. Hey, girlfriend. Yeah, I 2 hours a day. I got a 3 and 4 year old. I ain't here to pull an okey doke on you, because what happens is if I have to twist your arm to get in, I got to twist your arm to do the work. I ain't twisting nobody's arm to do the work. Nobody had to twist my arm. Why do you think I got free in 5 months? Shit, I twisted my own damn arms. I was like, girl, get to work. Get yourself free. What do you want to do? You want to work for somebody the rest of your life? I made over $40,000 in May. You want to know where I was? Brazil, Bahamas, Atlanta, New York, Maryland, Texas. Be skeptical of the 9 to 5. Not somebody who said I can coach you to help you make some money and come up, change your tax bracket. I'm not your girl. Don't get in my program. Okay, take that skepticism elsewhere. I'm for real. This is how you guys are going to get started with me. Ready? First 3 people, by the way, right? Oh, I'm so happy for you, Rachel. First 3 people, by the way, let me just tell you what you're getting access to so you know. I'm going to show you how to get in. First 3 people, you're going to get access to Mentora for free. First 3 people, you're going to get access to my tech team to build out your store so you don't have to worry about the tech. First 3 people, you're going to get access to not just one community, you're going to get access to my private digital income accelerator as well. So that if you want to build out your own products, you're going to have my proprietary frameworks and you're going to do it within 48 hours or less. Okay? Those are the bonuses that are going to the first 3 people. So you do have to move fast. I'm going to show you how to get in. Okay? So step number 1, okay? You're going to click here where it says 22.9K, right? You're going to click here. Okay? That's first. It's going to take you here. Step 2, you're going to click my face here. Okay? Step 3, you're going to click this LINK here. All right? You're going to click this LINK here. Okay? This is 597. It's normally 997. Let me be clear. This is not just for our course. This is for mentorship. You're paying for mentorship. We have 5 different mentors in this community, and you also have me. I am a mentor in both communities, my community as well as this. This is for your freedom. It's a one-time investment. The $400 off has already been applied. I've dropped it $400. Okay? So you're going to come here. You're going to scroll all the way down, guys. If you want to work with me, if you want to be one of my students, I want you to enter your name, enter your email, and click Pay Now. I actually don't want you to use your own money, believe it or not. I want you to do what the rich people do. If you're in the United States, you can use Afterpay or Klarna, okay? You can use Afterpay or Klarna, right? You're going to click here, okay? And you can tap Klarna, right? Click Purchase. It'll take you to select your payment plan. Do yourself a favor. Go check what your payment plans are. A lot of my students get it with $0 down, okay? Or you can use Afterpay. Think about all of the charges you've made before, right? Afterpay, put your full name, put your address, click Purchase. It will not take you to purchase once again. It'll take you to select your payment plan. Okay, you can also use PayPal if you don't have Afterpay or Klarna available to you. This is Afterpay or Klarna is only if you're in the United States. PayPal also has payment plans available. Or you can just make your 5, 9, and 7 investment in your freedom. You are the best investment you could possibly make. It's in yourself. If you cannot do 5, 9, 7, come here and make 3 monthly payments of $249 because whether or not you know, you probably need it more than you know. If you need help doing that again, if you need help seeing that again, just comment help below and I'll share that with you. I'll show you how to get started. Okay? I do want to show you though what happens when you actually hop into a community with mentors, with access to mentorship, right? And remember, the first 3 people get access to those bonuses. So you get access to Mentora, you get access to my community, and you get access to my tech team building out your store. You don't have to worry about the tech. I want to show you a couple people. So Kenyatta is one. She actually did this with her own digital products. So we can give you products in the community. You can resell this. You can we give you PLR products, but she has her own digital product. I made what I made at my couple people. When you have mentorship, I want you guys to watch carefully. I made what I make at my job in a month in 1 week. 2K in a week is crazy, and this is only my first week of selling my digital product. Did you see that? Her first week of selling her digital product. Danya did this with a faceless account. She is free. Danya does not have a job anymore. She used to be a banker. Right? She used to be a banker, literally quit her 9 to 5. Her job would not let her be great, so she created a faceless account. If you're somebody that wants to do faceless, you can do this faceless. I actually have a faceless account that I've monetized, and I can show you that account. From $600 a week to $530 a day. Read this if you are faceless or planning to switch. Hello, everyone. I'm still in disbelief of how fast I was able to scale my proof of concept faceless page. 3 weeks in and already surpassed 2.5K in revenue. If you're not following me and taking notes, you're honestly missing out. I drop every single strategy in there, from reels to story sequences. I'm not a marketing genius or a guru, but I do believe I cracked the code for faceless marketing. Reach out to me for any questions. If you haven't done so, please go over modules 3 and 4 as many times as they are the blueprint for my success. Danya was faceless, right? Danya built a faceless account. Let me know if you want to see me. Drop a faceless in the chat if you want to see my faceless page, right? I want to show you other people that have actually quit their 9-to-5s, that have done this and done this right, got into mentorship. Janine is one of them. Janine got in with an after payment plan. I want you guys to read this woman's story because she's crossed over $80,000 already in a very short time period, right? She started December 28th. I'm just going to read this. It's time for an update. I just crossed over $60,000 online. Y'all, I have so many moments where I sit back and think, wow, this really changed my life. Janine got in with a payment plan. She started with Afterpay. Her first week in, she made over $1,200. Her first month in the program, she made over $8,500. I joined December 28th, and I haven't looked back since. I knew within the first week that this was different, not hype, not false promises, not another try this and hope it works situation. This was real. Then April came and I crossed over $25,000 in 1 month. You see that? 4 months in, she made over $25,000 in 1 month. She would never have been able to do that on her own. That's when I knew I could finally walk away from the constant stress of being a school principal. I was tired of carrying the pressure, tired of surviving instead of actually living. I wanted less stress, more freedom, more time, and definitely more money. The beautiful part is I've always loved teaching and helping people. That's why this feels so aligned. I get to impact lives creating a life I actually enjoy living. Huge thank you to Marken's, truly the GOAT in digital marketing. So Marken's created the program, right? I know you did, Naima. It's okay. You can come back, Queen. How are you? Right? Marken's created the program. I'm a co-creator in here. We have a few different income streams in here. I'm going to show you. Okay? But I want you to see what she did here. Over $60,000, and this woman was only 5 months in at this point. Can you do that? You have to honestly think, is that something you think you can do on your own? Right? Is that something you believe that you can do on your own? If it's not, and you know, okay, Ijeoma, if I want to make $60,000 in 5 months online with a business I've never done, or with a business, some of you guys have been trying to do things on your own. What do I need to do? What is that gap there? Why are all these people getting into mentorship and actually making money? Because they have systems. We have systems in place. We have tools that you can use. We have resources available to you that you will not have available to yourself. Right? 3K in 13 days. Another one, Leslie. All I can say is, wow. Investing in ACA just 13 days ago and already earned 3K. Do you see that? This is not an accident. These are real people, real lives that are changing. 13 days. Would you change your outlook and what you could do online if in the next 13 days you got in and I showed you her strategy to making 3K? Would this change for you? Would you say absolutely? I'm going to help you fold your time. I implemented what I learned. That has been one of the best decisions I made to elevate my financial status. The mentorship was what I was missing. I'm looking for people who know that once they get access to the right rooms, the right strategies, right? The right rooms, the right strategies, the right mentor, that they will just take off and run. That's who I'm looking for. Anybody out here? Anybody ready to get started? Does anybody need help getting started? Anybody here need help getting started? Goodness, where are you from? Have you been on my live or are you just hopping in? Is this have you been watching me? Do you want me to show you how to get started, or are you just starting here? Let me know. Right. Okay, but were you on my live is what I'm asking you. Did you see my whole live, or are you just joining us now? Because if you missed it, I kind of want you to go back and actually like watch the live. I want you to ring that bell. I want you to ring that bell. So tell me, okay? Because this woman right here, 1K in 10 days, Rosemary. Most people would have told Rosemary she couldn't do it. 1K in 10 days. I'm honestly not even sure how to word this testimony. It feels so wild to type. After 1 month and 13 days of learning, executing, even when I didn't feel like anyone was listening, showing up, going to bed late, and still getting up to prepare my kids for school at 6 a.m., I can finally say I hit 1K in the last 10 days selling a low-ticket digital product while doing this from Nairobi, Kenya, Africa. Do you guys see that? Thank you so much to Coach Marquez for pushing through and never giving up to create such a platform for people like us to get an opportunity to change our entire story, our lineage. And Coach Ijeoma, I call her my angel. I'm so glad I saw you on TikTok Live on April 15th at 1 p.m. I am forever grateful for you for pushing me, for showing me that it is possible even when I am in what most people would consider a third world country. Now I'm on to the 1K day challenge. Do you think she hit that? Do you think she hit that? She's from Kenya too. Yeah, I told you, I don't care where. Let me show you what Rosemary did from Kenya, working with me. 1K in a day with a low ticket digital product. Do you see this? When they said sky is the limit, I truly now believe it's not. I am in great awe, contemplating, good morning, on the fact that the same amount I would get paid after working 76 long hours a week in other people's companies, I can now make it in a day from the comfort of my own home and still keep the entire profit. If you're reading this and still holding back the possibility of time, money, and location freedom, then lean in and best believe it's possible for you as well. Take it from someone who has never made this much a day in her life. Now that is proof that it's possible. This is just a stepping stone on to 1K an hour. She actually almost hit that. She's not joking. This is $1,000 USD. Who here is ready to get started? Because I do have to hop off. I got to get my kids ready. Am I waiting for anybody? Okay, I'm ready to purchase. So I just click on your yes. So G Thompson, yes, just click on that. Get it while I'm live so that you can get the bonuses. So get it now because I'm about to hop off. I got to get my kids to school, y'all. The bonuses are you get access to Mentor. You get access to my tech team, G Thompson, right? You get access to my tech team. They'll build out your store for you. They'll build out your system for you. You get access to my digital income accelerator as well. Okay? Anybody else need help getting started while I'm here? This is the bonuses are only available while I'm on my live. I want to show you, right, that like if you've been trying to do stuff for like on your own, if you've been trying to do stuff on your own and you haven't gotten anywhere, it's time to do something different. It's literally time to do something different. Okay? It's time to do something. It's time to do something that'll actually get you to move. Right? So G Thompson, I'm going to wait for you. Am I waiting for anybody else though? Look at Jordan. $42,909 in 70 days with a digital product and mentorship. So Jordan had his own digital products. Jordan had his own digital products, didn't know how to sell them, was doing what a lot of people do, guessing, YouTube University, doing it all wrong, got into mentorship and was able to actually learn how to attraction marketing. What I did have was consistency, a willingness to learn digital products, and a decision to stop overthink. Just look at his numbers. Since then, I've been able to generate $3,400 through my Stripe account, selling digital products, over $21,000 through my Stand Store, selling his own digital products, nearly $19,000 through mentorship sales, helping others. with the same skills. I got 2 spots left. If you guys are ready, if you're somebody, who am I congratulating this morning? Right? Congratulations, George. That means I have 2 spots left, guys. I got 2 spots left. Who's ready to get started? Let me just show you. George, I'm so excited because I know you've been watching me for a little bit. I know you've been watching. I know you've been probably trying to do things on your own. Are you ready to move fast, my friend? Are you ready to get going? Let me show you guys what George did. Am I waiting for anybody else to get started this morning? If I'm waiting for you, just comment wait in the chat. Good morning, honey. Just comment wait. If I'm waiting for you to get started, comment wait. I want to just show you something. You know, I can't help myself. I'm always teaching. You will love it. Congratulations. Absolutely. Nobody ever comes in and says like, the lazy people do. Because then they realize like, oh shit, I actually have to do work. Let me be clear. If I haven't been clear enough, you will do work. But now you're going to do the right work, George. You're going to learn the right strategies. You're going to learn from the right people. Good morning, Queen. Okay? I want to show you what most people end up doing. Most people end up having empty lives and beautiful coffins. Empty lives and beautiful coffins. And they don't want that. But they end up having empty lives and beautiful coffins because they are too afraid to take action for their own lives. Don't do that. What is your life worth, guys, if you're not willing to invest in the very person that can make change in their own lives? That's you. You're your best investment. Your second best investment is in other people. You see why I can come on here and teach? Because I've invested in myself a ton. I invest in the women in my community. I invest in my students. I continue to invest in myself at this stage, at this level. Why? Because I know I'm the best investment I can make for not just for me, for my family, for my kids, for my students. So George today decided to make an investment into mentorship. I got 2 more spots left. Most people want this. This is what we call the 4 freedoms. The 4 freedoms, pay attention, because normally you're just taught about financial freedom. But the 4 freedoms are, there's financial freedom, but there's location freedom, there's time freedom, and there's mental freedom. You want all 4. George got the freedom shortcut. Most people want the freedom shortcut. But most people say, hey, Ijeoma, I want to get free, but I'll go to YouTube University, and they end up right back at their 9 to 5. Hey, Ijeoma, I want to get free, but you end up right back at your 12 to 12. This is not the freedom shortcut. This is actually how you block your blessings from getting free. You see, what you don't recognize is your mentor has a very different vantage point. Your mentor knows how you can get here much faster. This is what I call folding time. George decided to get the freedom shortcut. Anybody want to join George? Or do you guys want to continue to do the same thing over and over and over again and continue to get the same result? You know what the definition of that is. One will lead to empty life, beautiful coffin. One will lead to, oh my goodness, now I can enjoy the life that I want to live. This is the freedom shortcut. I want you to recognize what you are telling the universe when you don't feel like, when you say, you know what? I don't know that I am worth the investment in my freedom. And the confusing part is this, and I get it. People are confused, but it didn't confuse me. So let me unconfuse you. IG is free, TikTok is free, FB is free. You know what's not free? Your freedom. You know how long and hard people have fought for their freedoms? We are living in a different world. This is the digital age now. We call it digital liberation. All you got to do is turn on your phone, flop that thing open, post some content, and I'm telling you, you can get free. But the flip side is there's strategy involved. And in order to learn my strategies, in order to learn my secrets, in order for me to teach you what I have invested thousands of dollars to learn, you are going to have to be willing to invest in yourself. That's how I know that you're the right person for me to mentor, for me to spend my time with, for me to coach. Freedom is what's not free. Let me remind you, I used to be a pharmacist. I used to be a pharmacist working, right? I was a pharmacist working literally 40 to 60 hours a week. 40 to 60 hours a week. In the last 14 days alone, my automated system has made me this. Let's just see the last 14 days. In June, you see that? Last 14 days. I make people's yearly salaries in a month. Some people are looking at this and wondering if I can do this. And I'm going to tell you, you can. But you have to believe it too. You have to be the type of person who says, Ijeoma, I am going to get free no matter what. I saw a lot of people that said serious. I saw a lot of people that said mentorship. But when it comes to investing in yourself, you really don't want to get free. You don't want to take the next step. I can only help those who want to help themselves. So what I'm going to do is this, okay? I'm going to hop off because I'm going to, I want to get my kids ready for school. For those of you, I have 2 spots left. Am I waiting for anybody? Am I waiting for anybody before I hop in? If you want to get started, let me know. If you're ready to get started, if I'm waiting for you, now's a good time to let me know. Because those bonuses are only available while I'm on my live. The bonuses of my tech team building out your store. Only available while I'm on my live. The bonuses of literally, right? Not only my tech team building out your store, getting in. So G Thompson, you got access. And remind me of your name. Because now you, George, you got access to 2 communities today. Can you do me a favor? Can you just check your email before I hop off here? Can you check your email and make sure you got 2 emails from me? Because I want to make sure you get into the community this morning. George, I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody else. Write today's date down. Watch how fast this goes for you. You've been doing things on your own, I know. Maybe you've gotten a lot of other trainings. This is a different type of system. I'm a different type of coach. I'm a different type of mentor. Hop in the community, George. I'm going to let you in. You're going to get a welcome message from me. That welcome message is going to tell you exactly what you need to do. It's going to tell you where to start, how to start, about your bonuses that you get access to. We begin today. Write down today's date. I want you to also jot down, when you write down today's date, write down what your PFN is. And for those of you that don't know, it's called your personal freedom number. What number do you need to hit per month? This is why my students move so fast. Watch what I do. What number do you need to hit, George, in order to get free per month? What is your monthly income that you need to make in order to get free? Then we're going to walk it backwards. We're going to reverse engineer. Let's say you say, Ijeoma, I need $10,000 a month in order to get free. I'm going to give you the fastest track to get your 10K a month. And it's not going to be guessing. It's going to be what you're going to see is this. Right? Let me just show you this. What you're going to see is this. You say I need to make 10K in a month. We're going to show you, okay, that means 10K in a month. We're going to show you, we're going to walk it back. We're going to walk it back for you. I'm going to walk it back for you. If you say 10K in a month, we're going to, okay, this is what you need to do. We're going to literally tell you what you need to do in order to accomplish that. If you say 20K a month, we're going to walk it back. What is that per week? What is that per day? How do you actually get there? What is your fastest path? That's how it looks to work with me. Guys, I'm getting a lot of DMs, so I will answer the DMs when the kids go to school. Okay? But am I waiting for anybody, honestly? Am I waiting for anybody to get started? If I'm waiting for you, just say wait. If I'm waiting you, just say wait. If I'm not, guys, this has been real. I have 2 spots left. It is 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to give you guys like 20, 30 minutes to get in. If you get in that time span, I will honor those bonuses. Just send me a message, okay? She's fine. Okay. Okay. Bye, guys. I gotta go. I love you guys. George, make sure you hop into the community. Good morning, Dollface. Okay?
You're just worried you don't make any money.